This is the Artist Entrepreneur Podcast. We are your hosts, Amanda Ritchie, Noah Dock, and me, Kerry Wee. We're three artists brought together by the love of circus and dance. Amanda from the world of Cirque du Soleil as an aerial soloist. Noah, our academic, and me from the commercial dance world. This is one of the greatest jobs in the world, but it comes with uncertainty. Each episode contains insight on how to pursue art-based businesses. We'll have a variety of guests and have lively weekly Discord. Tune in every week to hear our perspectives on the minefield that is the artist's way of life. Noah, you're home.
Tell me about it.
Can you talk openly about why you're home?
I'm home because I was looking at a potential real estate project that is not happening.
Oh, it's not happening anymore?
It is not. But that's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
That's okay. It's all good.
So, but you were
Okay.
supposed to be in Mammoth this whole time, so you're about to go back and be up there?
I was gonna go back now, but I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because I'd like to see a property tomorrow.
Okay, so you're in it to win it.
I need to win it.
All right. Bean, would you like to say hi to Noah? Is that what you wanted? Okay, put your face right there.
Hello, little girl.
Why you call him a little girl?
Interesting choice of wording.
Can I ask you a question? Can you hear me the same here as here?
No.
No. Okay, I am in the mic then. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, Noah Doc, we haven't talked in a little bit. I really hope to get Amanda here on here at some point in the near future because it makes me happy when we're all here. She sang the quiet part out loud. She said she abandoned us.
Oh,
Yeah.
she said that to you?
No,
What's that?
Bean just said that. Yeah.
Oh, Bean said that.
Bean.
Fired.
She did
Bean just
abandon
said
me.
that.
I can't be fired. I show up. I'm
Yeah,
here.
Noah does
You
show
can't
up.
fire me. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bean. I'm unfireable right now.
You are unfireable. I have to say my update is going to be not that exciting because I have been dealing with one thing and one thing only, and that is what my doctor calls perimenopausal crash. So I have been,
That sounds so enjoyable.
this is really fun. I think we could have seen this coming, but basically, like I got to like the bottom of it, which was in my body, it presented as depression, basically. So now we have me on a cocktail of meds that will take me from the bottom of the ocean and slowly rise me up to the surface. But it's going to take a little time because it's not quick. It's like when you put like estrogen and progesterone in your body, it builds up. So I saw my doctor. I'm on a path. I'm happy to have a plan, but it's not necessarily getting that much easier. So I know you have your own struggles with all this. I know, you know. And I feel like it's very common amongst people who are needing to be on all the time. I don't know. Is it common? Who knows?
Is it common to feel like you need to be on all the time while dealing with other bullshit that is making you not want to be on all the time?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been dealing with that, but I'm doing both my jobs as always. My retreat was successful and I'm now trying to plan for next year. So I've got a couple ideas. What has kind of made me I went a little left on my last one. When I say left, I mean, okay, I'm not going to do an all-inclusive. I'm not going to go to a retreat center that's already stable. I'm going to do my own thing because there's pros and cons to that. And I wanted to be in a city. I didn't want to be out in the middle of nowhere, blah, blah, blah. And now that I've done that, I kind of want to zag to the right and go with a retreat center because there's a lot of things that they're going to take care of that I won't have to take care of. It's just a lot on me, a lot of planning on my part to do it the way I just did it. So I'm looking at Portugal right now. There's a couple other ones around the globe. There's one in Bali, actually. but
I'm sure there are many.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm shopping, I'm looking at quotes, have to come up with the down payment somehow, and momming this bean, and generally having trouble getting really motivated. So that's my maybe the big question mark for today is how to stay motivated and get motivated when you don't feel motivated. Um, Noah, are you feeling motivated nowadays?
I am feeling motivated,
That's
but
good.
yeah, I am feeling motivated. Not necessarily in the way that I'd like, but I am feeling motivated.
Like you're motivated to do what kind of things?
Figure it the fuck out.
Like you're motivated to like get in the weeds and
Yeah,
figure your life out.
yeah,
Are you motivated to like get your emails done and get your checklist done?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Noah, give us your update and we'll see if anything comes up, and if not, we'll make this the shortest episode in the world.
My update is that I am reaching out to several people about cocktail consulting right now because there is potential there with several places. I am writing the menu for one place. I want to be writing the menu for another, and I've reached out to two other people. So we'll see what happens. If that could happen, that would be great, and it would definitely give me quite a lot of work and direction in a thing that I like. But I, simultaneously need the time in order to, really, really do it and get there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the other side is my social media stuff, which I just need to get going on a new level, in a new way. I
Are
know
you talking
it's,
about social media for other people or social media for your own
oh,
stuff?
for other people.
Okay, got it, got it.
I just need to, I need to bring in like 10 clients. And I need to do that in a way that actually makes like scalable sense, which is why I'm looking into like hiring some people and
Mm.
creating a team and offering a package at a lower price. It's just like bing bang boom. It is you get what you get, and it like I'm working and I want to provide a service. But like this is the service. It's not, you don't get Noah, you get Noah's service.
Oh, I see. Right, you want to scale yourself.
Yeah. Because like I do everything for my clients and I want to do that, but I can't do that. And so I need other people who can help me to do that. And I need to do it at the right price. And so that's sort of what I'm trying to figure out
Figure
right
out.
now.
And what are you doing for them? Are you creating TikToks and Instagram posts and posting them daily for these people? Or is
Yeah,
it
I
just a
mean, I'm doing all
mishmash?
the graphic design, I'm doing all the video editing, I'm doing all the social media management, I'm doing engagement on their accounts, I'm
Oh, okay.
creating their accounts, I'm creating the actual content a lot of the time. Um, and I can come in and do photo and I can come in and do video and I can like be on site and do those things and I want to do those things. Um, but yeah, I just need a way of doing it so that I can have 10 clients that do it and not feel like I don't exist. That's my thing. And that's why I need to bring people on. That's why like I want to hire a video editor and
Mm, okay.
I want to bring on a full-time social media manager, um, slash sales person who can find new clients and do outreach and all that stuff. Because I have a social media, I have a employee that does a lot of management stuff and like posting and engagement and stuff like that, and I love her and I want to have her forever. I mean, if I could make her full time, I would do it.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at. Other than that, looking at real estate, trying to enter that world, and yeah, yeah,
Can you
that's
go into why this one didn't happen? Did it just fall apart?
it was a pig. It
What's a pig?
was a pig. It was a mess.
Oh,
It
I've
was a
never heard
pig.
that. Okay, it's just a mess.
Lipstick on a pig. This needed more than lipstick.
Got it.
Yeah, it was big.
The inspections
And
did not go well.
they just indicated to us like more than what we like could do for the price.
Got it.
And as a real estate person yourself, um, we met with a bunch of people, and you can either confirm or deny this, but one of the things that stuck out to me from some of the like people that I got advice from and had like some really good conversation with were we discussed like whatever you're putting into it needs to come back to you in
Oh yeah.
terms of but not just like value on the property, but like return value. And so the like one of the people that we talked to was like, I'm not gonna buy a property unless I like if I'm putting 200 grand into it, right? Of my cash. And I want to sell it or whatever. Then I want to make 400 grand. And the only way to do that is to add a unit to it, add bedrooms, add bathrooms, like you have to, whatever you're spending money on, you have to add to it. You have to
Mm-hmm.
be adding to it. And there was so much of what we needed to do that was not adding. It was just
Uh,
getting it to baseline.
right. Like the foundation is cracked and you have to fix it to even have a solid
Yeah,
floor
or
type of
or
thing.
like there's mold and there's termites and there's asbestos and there's like all this other shit that like you just need to get rid of that and
Yeah,
fix that in order to make it, you
baseline.
know, baseline. And I think that was a really like good piece of advice for us and for me of like whatever you're doing needs to add value and like returnable value, not, you know, there's a difference between like yeah, fix and flip is one thing for sure, totally a
Yeah.
thing. Um, and that's to a certain extent what we were looking at, but yeah, I mean, it just you gotta have that coming back to you, and if you're just fixing to baseline and you're spending
Lots of money. Yeah.
lots of money on that, then you're not improving the property. You're just
Right.
or you're not adding value to the property. You're improving the property, but you're not adding value to it.
Okay, so there's going to be a lot of that. I mean, that's so frustrating, especially after you buy a property when you figure out, oh, there's a leak in these pipes, and now we have to deal with the internal stuff of the house, and it's not even going to be seen by anybody.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean that's just like a lack of update. I mean, without getting like too in the weeds and too graphic about it, like the sewer, the pipe to the sewer was about that big left because there was so much buildup and and corrosion that like the sewer pipe was like a dime.
And then you're going to have to deal with that before you deal with anything else.
Right. Like you're that, and that's like $20,000
Yeah. Yeah. Right there. Yeah.
because you got to go with the city and you got to get permits and you got to do that, and blah, blah, blah. And so you
Yeah.
can't flush a toilet in the house until that happens. It's like okay, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Okay. Well, missed a bullet there. Dodged a bullet is what they call it. Dodged a bullet.
Potentially dodged a bullet.
Potentially dodged a bullet. Okay. Is that the reason why the price was right, though?
No, because the price wasn't right
The price still wasn't
for
right.
for
Oh,
that.
okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Still overpriced then.
Now, once we found out the information, you know,
Yes.
we had to have a conversation with them and be like, "You're we're
Yeah,
gonna
you
need
guys are
we're
overpriced.
gonna need some compensation for these things," and they weren't interested in that, which I totally get. I get
Yeah.
not I get being
Wanting to
like,
put more
no, we'll
money. Yeah.
sell it to the guy who is like we're not contractors, we're retail buyers. So like, no, we're gonna sell to the contractor who's gonna do all of this for cost, who is willing to pay more for it because they're gonna do everything for cost.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Oh, just learning. It's life.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, how's red flags?
Um, yeah.
Not great.
Uh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's just not going like you would like necessarily.
I think it's a challenge. It's of course a challenge. It's of course a challenge. And we gotta figure it out. And we're working on it. We're working on it.
Okay, so this is the part that you're figuring things out in your life.
Yeah, I think this is just like there's big moves that need to be made. There's big moves that need to be made. And that's why I'm feeling motivated.
Well,
Because
good.
like I have some scary like
Decisions to make.
no, I not decisions. I think I've made the decisions. I have scary like and goals is the wrong word too. I have scary what's the word? Like
Um,
quotas. Quota's the
quotas,
wrong word. I have
um,
scary levels to hit. I don't
levels to
know.
hit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have scary levels to hit. And I need to hit them. And I can't not hit them. Or else I cease to exist.
Does Bean. She begged me to do the podcast in her bedroom because she wants
I
to
was
be
gonna
with me.
ask because there's a lot of drawings on and
Yeah,
pink,
she
and I
wants to
thought this is a new place.
she wants to be with me, but she's making a bunch of noise in the background, right? Right, little Bean?
No.
Yes.
No.
I might have to take a short little moment to go downstairs and take the muffins that I was making out of the oven. But
Oh,
I know I'm making
muffins.
some keto muffins. Um, does it make it easier or harder to get your work done when you're in LA versus Mammoth? Is it the same?
I think it's uh I think it's a little bit easier in LA because I have my office and it's sort of private and I have my setup. Whereas in Mammoth, I like have to move around a little bit.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with like the hikes being so close by and like you could
I
F
think
off for the day and go
I
up on
think
the
that
mountain?
that actually helps me do it in Mammoth
Oh,
because
okay.
I know that I'm there already. I don't have to drive.
Got it. Okay. Give me a second.
Go get your muffins.
Listeners, you'll be happy to know that the muffins are perfect.
Meow, meow, meow,
You know,
meow.
Alicia is making muffins right now. She's making chocolate chip banana bread muffins.
We are on the same wavelength, our household and
We're on a
yours.
muffin, you know, we're
Muffin
on
making
a muffin making plan.
something.
Plan, yeah, something.
So,
Um,
yes,
so let's address
my issues.
your issues.
God, I'm waiting for my personality to come back. That's how I feel. I feel like I've never been so uninterested I mean, and this is like bullet point perimenopausal crash. Like it's also bullet points for depression. Like uninterested. There was at least a week in there where I would rather be sleeping than be awake, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Um, and because I don't think this is a new normal, I freaking hope to the gods it is not a new normal. I need to get out of this because what it makes it impossible to do is to work on my business. Working in my business, I can make myself get up and make the hours I need to make. You know what I'm saying? Like I can like this morning I showed up to teach my kids. I showed up to teach my adults and then, I'm clocking in, clocking out.
Yeah.
And I'm like going through the motions and trying to do a good job at going through the motions. Whether or not I'm doing that is here nor there. I have no idea. But um I'm like waiting for myself, the person I know that is underneath this cloud, to come out because I am useless when it comes to working on my business. I've got my list of tasks and I used to I mean, if I think about myself 6 months ago or like 8 months ago, I would attack my lists on the weekends. Like I have an excitement towards it. I have an exuberance towards life. Like I'm such a passionate, motivated person. I am it has been stripped from me and I've never experienced this before in my life. This is terrible. Whoever experiences this all the time, I really, really feel for them because like it's crazy. It's not very different than being postpartum depressed, actually. Hi, yes, me. It's not different, but then the reason why it's slightly different and it's kind of in its own category is because postpartum depression, such a big factor in that is not getting enough sleep. And I am getting enough sleep, and you're just trying to take care of a baby. So you're more focused on that one thing. Whereas now I'm like, okay, I want to be firing on all cylinders. I want to be getting this work done. And I can't make myself do it. I like, I'm watching like tiny home renovations downstairs. Like, I don't watch TV, I don't have time. But apparently now I do because I can't make myself do that work. I don't know. I know you go through your own stuff. Um, what do you do when you're in this spot?
The getting out of bed thing is really hard. I totally get that. Um,
I mean, your stuff is different reasons though, right? Like
yeah.
it's not a hormonal imbalance. But
Well,
when
as
you're
far, where, as
sorry?
far as I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, how do you get yourself out of it or do you not? And those are the days I don't talk to you. And you just don't plan things like this on those days.
Oh, we've been on the podcast many days where
Wait, felt like
I,
that.
I've felt
Okay.
like that. Um,
Yeah, where you're reluctantly keeping an appointment, even though you know that you can barely get through it.
I have my experience of depression is slightly different, than other people's, I think, because I do all the things that you're supposed to do. And my therapist he always brings this up. He's always like, you do all the things that I tell a patient to do. You go to the gym, you get out of bed, you go to work, you work
Hmm.
hard, you see your friends, you do all these things. You just still feel like shit. Um, and that's like the question becomes like how do I do that? How do you do that? And I don't have a good answer. I don't have a good answer other than I just absolutely force myself to do it. But there are days where I just don't do it, and there are days where, I lie in bed for that extra hour or that extra two
Yeah.
hours, and it's so fucking hard to get out of bed. Or it's so hard to leave the house, and I think the really hard part is like knowing that if you do it, you'll feel better, but you still don't, or you still don't want to. Like I know if I leave the house, I'll feel better. I know if I go for that walk. I know if I, go do that thing or I whatever. I know that I'll feel better, but it's so fucking hard to do it. And that is just a miserable part of it. I don't have an answer for how you get up and how you do it. I just know that like I just push myself to do it because I think that eventually the chemical part I'll be able to fix because I'll have the right medication or I'll have the right supplement or I'll have the right thing. And then I'll feel really good, right? Because I'm already doing all the things that like
Right.
should work, but because there's a chemical thing, it doesn't. Um, so once the chemical thing's fixed, if I'm already doing everything else, I'll feel fucking amazing. Um,
Well, this is maybe the first time in my life that my doctor, and it's a different doctor than I've had before, but truly in the past, they've been like, you have to go to talk therapy. And I'm at a part of my life where I realize that this is not about talk therapy at all. It is 100% chemical because my life, actually, the way it is, at least on paper, it's great. Even more than on paper, it's great. Like I have my needs met. I'm doing the things that I choose to do. My daughter's great. My partner's great. We have the houses. Like I have colleagues at work that are dealing with cancer. One of their spouses died. Like they're going through some massive real shit, and we might be chemically feeling exactly the same because my chemistry is just dragging me down to the bottom of the ocean. So, and I had postpartum, so I'm prone to this, and I'm not surprised because I've
mm,
always been prone to depression and anxiety. Um, I guess the question I was asking earlier is, us artists, are we prone to this? That's a big question. I don't have an answer to that. Um,
I think it depends. I think it
yeah,
depends on the
it depends.
artist.
I
There's,
know a lot who have, but it's not a rule.
yeah, it's not a hard and fast rule. I mean, I think there are lots of artists who like, definitely have suffered from depression and that experience. But I don't think it's a hard, fast rule. And yeah,
Yeah, so I'm like, what if I do that? Can you hear me?
yeah,
Can you talk? Okay. I
I
don't
think
know.
I've always been able to hear you.
Okay. Because I'm trying to turn why am I getting that? Anyways, my computer got fixed and my whole life is a little in shambles and I have to figure out new things. Yeah, so I'm really going through this, but at the same time, I'm like you, I do all the things. Like I get up and I
Right,
even in class, I'm making an effort to demo because I'm like, if I just do this aerial, maybe it'll feel better.
right. And
Um,
it sucks to feel that way, but it's true.
yeah. So I do all the things. I take the walks, I get to work. Um, Sometimes I feel like I must hate all my jobs because I feel this way. And then I think to myself, oh, no, that's not actually true. I don't think that's true. I
Yeah,
think that I'm just going through a chemical spot right now. And once we get this figured out, it won't feel like it does. But yeah, never in the 6 years that I've done podcasts am I like, and it's not like it's hard to get on the phone with you. It's not hard to get on a
no,
Zoom with Kelly, my other co host, but just the tasks. You know what I'm saying? Just,
yeah,
like I have a drop for Tuesday. There's no choice. We got to get on this call at some time this weekend so that I can deliver an episode to my listeners that's super depressing. It's like, you know, um, I've I I've never been so uninterested in all the things that I usually want to do. And
yeah,
it's quite frustrating because I know that my personality, like where is it and when is it coming back? because I miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a really vibrant, upbeat, bright individual normally, I think.
I tend to agree with that.
Yeah.
I plus I totally, yeah, I totally get it.
So I'm just hoping to, because they say depression like just doesn't just hurt you, it hurts the people around you. So I'm doing my best to not have it affect my family in a negative way. Not trying to pick any fights with anybody and just try to do the best that I can. But listeners, that's where we're at, and I guess I hope you just tune in for the realness because we don't always have a lot, but we have that.
I think you know, it's one day at a time. I have such good day. I don't have such good days. Let me rephrase that. I have good days, and then I have such bad days.
Hmm. Did you guys figure out your cocktail though that works for you?
No,
Like your cocktail of meds?
no, no.
No.
I am medless right now.
Is that the way you want to be?
I mean, who doesn't want to be medless? But
I don't know. I kind of just give it to me. Just give it to me if it helps.
I think that my issue is that I have medication resistant depression, so
Oh,
none of it works.
oh. Oh no,
So
Zoloft is my friend.
none of it's worked for me yet, and I've tried a lot of things. So that's frustrating. That's
I didn't know
frustrating.
that was a thing. Like it just doesn't affect you the way it affects other like SSRIs basically.
Yeah,
Stopping. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All
It
right.
just doesn't do it. Just doesn't do the job. In fact,
Wow.
usually it makes you feel worse.
Right. And so therefore you don't want to stick with it because it's making you feel worse than you already did. And so of course
Well,
you don't want to be on it.
it's not. It's like you do the 8 weeks, and like you just. It's like, man, I thought I felt bad before. Now I feel
Oh,
even
wow.
fucking worse. And then you got to get off of it. And
And
then,
then and that's bumpy
oh, I've done that
too.
like 5 times.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks.
And while they're trying to get the dosage right, you're like just bare knuckling it through your life. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well,
I've got white knuckles.
yeah, you're just white knuckling it through everything.
I've got some white ass knuckles. I may be an olive skinned man, but I've got some white ass knuckles.
Oh, that adds another layer of clarity on Noah for me because I didn't realize you were resistant to the meds. Because right now I'm just trying to. I mean, the Zoloft is what it is and it's working, but it's the hormones that need to come in and bring my estrogen back up in my body so that I'm not experiencing all of it, plus the brain fog, plus the hot flashes, plus the bad sleep,
Yeah,
and then depression, anxiety for me. But wow, artist entrepreneur, this is what you get today.
apparently.
Yeah. Anyways, Noah, I appreciate you, and I think it's a good episode. It's honest.
It's definitely honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had better. I really wish I had better advice for
Yeah.
depression. Because I started. I was gonna write for a long time. I was gonna write a blog about what this experience has been like. And I wrote about 3 of them, and I think they were all pretty good. But it just let's see if I. No, I it's wrong place. But it. I think the people who like they get medication, they feel better. Love that for them. That's what they should do. People who are able to, you know, do things like go to the gym and go to work and all that stuff and like it starts to feel better for them, like that's fucking awesome. Um, it's really hard. Like I said, it's really hard to get up. I think the getting up is, God, there's just days where you just don't want to do it. You just don't want to leave. You don't want to put on pants.
Putting on pants is hard sometimes. And honestly, what's just as hard is getting up and putting on the pants because you really have to be somewhere by a certain time. So it's like a double-edged sword. Because I think
I,
that probably helps you get up, but then also like just having to is just like so painful.
I find the requirement of needing to be somewhere that has nothing to do with you helps slightly.
Yeah.
I do think that that aspect of it is helpful because you get a little bit of go you have to do this not for you. You have to go do this thing that has that it's not because you need to go do it. It's not because you decided that you need to go do it. It's because somebody else decided that you need to go do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
That's a much easier pill to swallow sometimes.
sometimes it is. I mean, maybe that's why the plug and play, I'm just like, A plus B equals C. It's kind of like I just go do it and it's hard to get through it sometimes. But at the end of the day, you feel like, okay, well, at least I did A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not doing the rest of the alphabet like I normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, hopefully I'll look back on this time in my life and be like, man, that was sucky. And it's hopefully going to be over soon. Hopefully things will even out. Maybe in a week you'll be talking to the Kerry we all know and love. Hopefully. Maybe that's too short of a time to expect that, but
Or you'll be in the future and you'll look back and you'll go, man, that times were so good then.
I hope not. Why are you saying that? That's terrible.
That's
It can't
something
get
I
worse,
experience.
okay?
That's something I experience occasionally. I look back and I see like times that I know were hard and I know I was struggling and I look back at them and I go, fuck,
That was better.
that was easy. I compared to now, what a
Oh,
dream. What a
oh, don't say
dream
that to
that would have
me.
been.
No, the last time I really feel like my personality was normal was around my birthday, which was in May 1st. I mean, this is kind of a lot of months.
That is a lot of months.
So it's
That is
okay.
a lot of
We're
months.
on the road. We're on the road.
One
All right,
step at a
Noah, let's
time.
do this. Let's do this again in about a week.
Okay, I'll be here.
Arr,
Hopefully
okay.
we'll be feeling better. I'll be in
Doing
Mammoth by
great.
then, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'll be making cocktails. So I do love doing that and that's what I'm doing today. I'm writing my recipes and
Nice.
putting
And you're
on
gonna
the
eat some muffins?
I am gonna eat some muffins. I should
They're
go check on
probably
if those are done.
better. They're probably better than mine. Mine are keto. Keto are just there's just
Oh,
something
oh,
missing. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They're definitely gonna be better than yours. But
Yeah.
um, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Okay.
I
All
never
right. All right.
know. Alicia's a great baker. She's a great
Well,
baker.
there you
But
go.
occasionally it's just a little, it's not exactly there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Well, we won't tell her you said that.
She knows. I tell her. She made cookies the other day and I was like, these are fine.
Bye,
You've made
little
better.
girl.
Here, you want to say? Here, you want to listen to him? Okay, go ahead, Bean.
I mean,
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, little girl.
goodbye, littler girl.
How dare you?
How dare I?
How dare you? Okay. Later.
Talk to you later.
Little
Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find Amanda Ritchie at Grounded in Flight on Instagram and at Noah Doc on Instagram as well as Red Flags app. And me, Kerry Wee, you can find at wrapyourheadaroundsilks.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We have so much more coming at you, including guests that are in this art world that are blazing their way through new businesses and, just more banter from us. Thank you for listening. This is The Artist Entrepreneur.